Hello, this is Dr. Kaplan. I'd like to thank you for taking a moment to listen to me as we go over the protocol that we're using to keep our patients and our staff and their families a little bit safer during the coronavirus pandemic. What we've decided to do is follow the medical model where patients that go to the hospital that have to either have their throats looked at or have to take off their mask to have a procedure are being tested prior to that time to make sure that they do not have COVID-19. So we have adopted that strategy. So patients that come to our office that either need an exam or they need to have a procedure done, we're asking them to get tested 2 to 4 days prior to their visit. And we've made this relatively easy for you. What you need to do is there's a testing site set up at Briarwood Mall in the parking lot at light post number 16. The lab is Helix Diagnostics, and it's done in conjunction with the Washtenaw County Health Department. So in order to get tested, what you need to do is go to helixmdx.com and sign up. If you go to my website at kaplanperio.com, you could go to, there's a COVID-19 information section. If you touch on that, it goes through this whole process in great detail. And there's a sign up link on the webpage, on the COVID information page. So once you sign up, 2 to 4 days prior, about 3 days prior to your visit, the earlier in the morning you go, the better. You go to the Briarwood Mall parking lot, drive up to the site, and they will give you a COVID-19 test. They'll either do a nasal pharyngeal swab or you could request an oral pharyngeal swab, which is a little bit easier to tolerate. And what they'll do is then process the test using RT-PCR. They use 40 to 45 cycles, so it's a very sensitive test. And they will send me the results. And I will, if you have a positive result, I will call you. And if you have a negative result, we'll tell you when you arrive to our office for your appointment. I think the strategy is a really nice way to go. It's a safer way to do things, and I think it's a good strategy moving forward until this virus is under better control. So thank you for taking the time to listen to me, and thank you for being willing to test, and we look forward to seeing you at your appointment. One last thing. Please do your best to self-isolate after you've been tested, and if you need to go out, please wear a mask.